Good morning, students. Let's understand present continuous tense. Present continuous tense we use to describe the actions which are continuing at the time of speaking, or the actions which are continuing at present. To describe them we use present continuous tense. Other use of present continuous tense is to describe the actions which are planned for near future. I repeat, the other use of present continuous tense is to describe the actions which are planned in near future. So two main uses of present continuous tense: the actions which are continuing at present, the actions which are in progress in present, and second, the actions which are planned for near future. To describe them we use present continuous tense. Students, in present continuous tense we use helping verb am, is and are. In present continuous tense we use helping verbs am, is and are. Am we use with I, first person singular. Is we use with third person singular. They are he, she, it or any singular subject. And are, it is used with plural. And in present continuous tense we use verb with ing. In 6 continuous tenses, whenever there is any continuous tense, we always use verb with ing form. So in present continuous tense, we use helping verb am, is and are, and main verb with ing form. Now let's see the sentence structures for present continuous tense. First, affirmative sentence. The sentence structure is subject, am or is or are, plus verb with ing, plus object or other words, and at last full stop. See here, affirmative sentence structure: subject, am or is or are, plus verb with ing, object and other words. Now negative sentence structure, very easy. In affirmative sentence, after that am is are, means after helping verbs we have to use only not. See here, subject, am is are, not, then verb with ing, object or other words, and full stop. In affirmative sentence, when we add not after am is are, the sentence becomes negative. You can see clearly here. So affirmative sentence, subject, am is are plus verb with ing plus object or other words and full stop. And in negative sentence, subject, am is are, not plus verb with ing plus object or other words and full stop. Now interrogative sentence. In interrogative sentence only we have to shift am or is or are at the beginning of the sentence, and at the end of the sentence we have to use question mark. See here, am or is or are, then subject, then verb with ing, then object or other words, and at last question mark. In affirmative sentence, subject, am is are, verb with ing plus object or other words and full stop. In affirmative sentence only we have to change that am is are, we have to shift at the beginning of the sentence, and instead of full stop we have to use question mark. Then the sentence becomes interrogative. And in negative, last one, that is negative interrogative. In negative interrogative we have to add not after the subject. First am is or are, then subject, then not, then verb with ing, then object or other words, and at last question mark. So these are four sentence structure for present continuous tense: affirmative, negative, interrogative and negative interrogative. See the examples of present continuous tense. First, affirmative sentence. They are writing answers now. If you observe here, they subject, according to the subject to be form or helping verb are verb with ing, object and other words. Now to make negative, only we have to add not after helping verb. So they are not writing answers now. The sentence is negative as we have used not. They are not writing answers now. We have to add not after helping verb. So here not we have used after helping verb. So the sentence has become negative. Now interrogative sentence. Are they writing answers now? Just in affirmative sentence we have made the change that are, that helping verb we have used at the beginning of the sentence. And at last we have used question mark. Are they writing answers now? The sentence is interrogative. In negative interrogative we have used not. Are they not writing answers now? Helping verb, subject, not, verb with ing, object or other words and at last question mark. So negative interrogative. Are they not writing answers now? I hope you have understood the sentence structures for present continuous tense. Thank you, students.